Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I've been gone for a while, and I've just been going through a lot of things lately, mostly between me and my family. So there's been some things that happened that I haven't talked about yet that I want to share with you. So still working out here, still got the same job, but not for long. My family and I have been dealing with a death that happened last month. My grandmother recently passed away, and it has been hard on us. It's been hard on me particularly. And these are some things that I don't typically share with people, especially on the internet, but I'm going to go ahead and just say what I need to say. I'm not going to share every little detail, but I wanted to let you guys know this is kind of a private matter. But being that my grandmother passed away, I was also her caretaker. So one of the things I didn't technically lie to you guys, but when I moved out here, I was in charge of taking care of the house and making sure that we had the things that we needed, but I was also in charge of taking care of my grandmother. This was the family emergency that happened this last year. Granted, my aunt and uncle needed help with the house, but they also needed help with grandma. So I decided to move out here and be her primary caretaker. So I moved out here and started taking care of her for like the last 2 years. She played a very big part in my life. It's one of the reasons why I did it. She raised me and my brothers on top of her being just an extraordinary woman, you know, throughout her life and what she did for family and what she did for her family. So I felt like this was something that I could do. I felt like this was something that I needed to do for my family. I decided to take care of her just because me and her had a great relationship at the time. She'd been diagnosed with dementia for the last 5 years or so, and she just progressively got worse to where she couldn't take care of herself anymore. So with that briefly being said, I decided to move out here and help take care of her and take care of the house. This whole process of me just trying to deal with the loss has been very hard on me. It hasn't been easy. With her particularly, we had a great relationship. She taught me a lot. She taught me how to fish, raising me as well. When my mom and my dad were busy with work, she took care of me and my brother. She'd take us out fishing. She'd teach us some camping stuff. And she taught us how to sew. She taught us how to play some games, how to cook. She did a lot for us, you know. And even going further back, her raising my mom and her 3 siblings, that was a lot on her plate as well, but she was able to do it. You know, she was able to take care of them and raise a family at the same time. I remember when I first got my job about 6 years ago now, I would make time to come out here on separate occasions during the seasons before the holidays would hit, and I'd spend time with her. You know, I'll never forget that time. I won't even forget this time that I spent with her too. But I don't know what exactly happened, and it's taken me a while to just really process things with me losing my family member, my grandmother specifically. Like, we knew that she was going to go. We knew that she, you know, was reaching towards the end of her life. She lived a full life. And I mean, nobody wants to see a relative die, especially someone that you're close with, you know, and experience that. But for me, leading up to the funeral, like for 6 days straight, I don't know what happened, but I ended up just having these panic attacks, and I was just freaking out. I couldn't move. I would be stuck in place except for just doing normal things. I couldn't even pack up this house, and that's something I've been working on. My aunt and uncle, you know, have given me a job just to watch the house while they get things situated, and you know, pack up the house as well as my stuff. And it hasn't been easy. Those 6 days were probably the worst days. I just felt like I was going to die. I don't know why. So I realized that it was a panic attack. On top of that, I got sick, really sick, and I've still been recovering from that. I'm doing better though. So these last 6 weeks, it's really made me rethink everything that I've been doing with my life and things I need to improve on and things I need to work on as far as discipline in my mind goes and what I need to do on a daily basis. But it just, it hasn't been easy. It hasn't even been easy when it was just me and her out here at the house and I had to take care of her. I couldn't really have much of a life. Now that she's been gone for 6 weeks or more now, I've been just stuck out here with myself and my thoughts and getting stuck in my head. Granted, here's the thing. I do spend time alone. I use it for studying. I use it for meditating. I use it to have that me time for working out, for reading, all those good things, right? Content creating. But the fact of the matter is that I've been stuck out here alone, not talking to anybody. And that is not good. It's not good for anybody to be alone. That messes with you psychologically, especially for men. But I've been able to just take it a day at a time and just realize that, and moment by moment, and just realize that this isn't the end. These are chapters in our life. This one chapter in my life is ending and another is going to begin. Chapters in life. I even got so distraught that I needed to just give some friends a call. Called Lewis, watches the channel. The way that I was feeling and just describing it to him, I just felt like I needed to at least let him know what was going on. I couldn't talk to, everybody at the same time. Anyway, so he said, just realize that, your grandmother out of love would want you to be happy. She wouldn't want you to be feeling this way. So I had to take that into account, process that, and realize that I'm doing the best that I can with what I have, and I did the best for my family. And I'm still doing the best that I can for my family. So he told me that, and those were really good words of encouragement, man. I just wanted to say thank you. My other friend sent me a message saying that, look, you just gotta learn how to get through things. Take it a day at a time, and just figure out how to build that momentum up again, how to continue to move forward and to work on yourself, so that way, you're not getting stuck. And don't get stuck in your head. Don't overthink things. Just do your best, man. Basically along the lines of what he said, and that was Alan. And I appreciate that. I really appreciate our friendships that I've had with those two over the years. And we know each other. I've talked with them on the channel. So it's really helped me out. So I've been dealing with that. I'm dealing with that sense of loss, like a piece of me died. Because she was someone that I really looked up to. She was also on the motivational thing, spectrum. Like, think about your attitude. Think about how you're saying things, She taught me to believe and know that you should never say that you can't do anything. She taught me that. She wrote me a letter called The 3 Ds of Life. Decisions determine destiny. So everything that we do, every act, every word we say, job that we take, relationships we get involved with, those are all decisions, and they determine our destiny. It was a very simple letter that she wrote to me a long time ago. I'll never forget that. I still got it. Some other things that came up with our family this summer. My mom and my aunt, my mom's sister, so she's related to my mom. It's my mom's side. They both went in for biopsies, Not at the same time, different times as things did, and we got all the data that we needed collective for breast tissue. Well, my mom's breast cancer has come back. She's been in remission for 13 years at least, maybe 15 or more. So she's got breast cancer again. She's been re-diagnosed with that. And so is my aunt, actually. So we're kind of taking a double hit here. They've both decided to go in for surgery and get reconstruction done. Luckily, we found a specialist that can do it for my mom. We were told that she might not be able to get that, and she would just have a bilateral malectomy and look like a boy, which I was afraid of that because I'm afraid that it was going to affect her quality of life, psychologically seeing herself in the mirror every day like that. But granted, we got a specialist on board that will help us with that. So what's going to happen now is after I'm done here, once I get moved out, I'm moving back home to keep an eye on her and to help her after she has her surgery. Going to be careful what I say here, but I'm not a fan of those kinds of procedures. I believe that there's alternative methods if you really put the work in. You guys know this. You guys know that I talk about this on the channel. But I'm willing to support her in her decision that she's made. The good news is that she's decided to make some lifestyle changes and she wants to improve her quality of life. Been able to win her over with some holistic therapies, changing up her diet, having her go for walks every day or do some sort of kind of workouts. So we're in the process of creating a new lifestyle for her, and she's asked for my help basically. So I'm doing the best that I can to give her the best tools that she can use at her disposal. So we're dealing with that. So aside from all this family stuff and the bad news that I had to bring to you guys onto the channel, I am going to be starting a new job once I get back to my hometown to take care of my mom. I'll get into that a little bit later, as well as talk about some of the education I'm going to be taking on too. So there's some things there. I'm going to do my best for the time that I have out here left to make some videos for you. I've just been stuck in a funk, you guys, but I'm back. I got out of it. I've been able to really process some things for my life and what I want to do and how I need to change some things. So I'm gonna be making some more videos for you guys. I haven't gone. I'm not leaving YouTube. I'm still here. It's just that I kind of took a hiatus because of everything I've been dealing with. It hasn't been easy. So I appreciate everybody that has subscribed to the channel over the years and everybody that's that has supported me and liked me for me. I appreciate all of you guys. So thank you so much for that. Some last things I wanted to say here. I'll leave some links down in the description down below. I will put this up on the channel as well. I have a Patreon, as most of you guys know that you have been following me for the last couple of years. I make exclusive content on there, as well as the CashApp. I'll leave that as a donation link. You can donate the amount that you see fit to the value of the content that you are watching. Even $5 would help. There's different tiers on the Patreon where I make exclusive content for what you will get access to. I think you guys would really enjoy that. I'm going to be working on that as well. I'm just trying to get to a certain place on the channel. I'm trying to get to a certain place on the channel right now where I feel, I'm getting that momentum going with content. So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. But you have those two resources, so use them at your disposal. I would really appreciate it. Anything that you guys want. All of the donations will go back into the channel, making it better, making better content, and just creating better videos in the future. So anyways, guys, that's a wrap. I'm doing good. I'm doing better. I'm not going to be okay for a while, and I'm okay with not being okay, as cliche as that sounds, because these next 2 months we're going to have holidays, so I can only imagine how much it's going to affect me and my family. But I'm still here. And I wouldn't be doing right by myself if I decided to just quit everything that I've been doing. So I'm going to keep pushing forward. If you guys are just finding me on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more content. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.